something happens to
Why
Hell.
is it always me?
It is always her, too.
Weekend time! You're with Miranda, Liam, Zell, and No in Liam's apartment. Well, how dare you!
And no.
Because tonight is game night. Well, how dare you!
Oh, that's me. Damien and Scott are late. How surprising.
Ring.
Hey guys!
We brought a friend. We hope it's okay, Liam. She's totally cool and into board games. Her name is Olga.
You do realize we can see that that's just a huge owlbear poorly disguised as a high schooler, right?
Rude!
Yeah, Liam. You don't see us accusing you of being a huge owlbear poorly disguised as a high schooler.
Scott is technically right. We haven't done that. Therefore, I feel inclined to trust him.
Whatever, can we play some games?
Heck yeah.
And before you even try, no, Miranda, we're not playing your version of Risk, where you start with a huge underwater empire. It doesn't sound funny, and it turned out to be a completely unfunny.
What about...
No, not werewolf either. We won't play that until you learn you're the werewolf only, when you get the werewolf card and not just always.
Right, we should totally play.
Not Cards Against Monster kind, Damien. It requires no strategy nor skill aside from making vulgar jokes. We get it. You liked it because it's totally wrong. Totally. Today we're enjoying a refined and complex Euro game, and oh god, and you know it's a Euro game because we spend more time learning the rules that actually play. It's called Chest 2. It includes deception, dice deck building, and auction system, dozens of figures and hexagons, title placement.
After 3 hours of learning the rules and an extra hour for proper setup, you start playing. But it isn't long before Olga starts wreaking havoc and destroying everything. Eee! This is not nice!
Okay, brace yourselves. Olga might actually be a wild owlbear disguised as a high schooler. We thought it'd be cool to sneak in a wild owlbear into game night because of reasons.
Sorry. We thought it would be super nice and inclusive for owlbears.
My apartment, my beautiful and minimalistically decorated apartment is being destroyed. Also, she is somehow winning?
She is! You need to save game night, but how will you subdue a wild owlbear? The only logical way seems to be by beating her at chess 2. But she's kind of super good at it.
Oh, great.
It will take 2 proficient tabletop gamers to beat the owlbear. You know you kick ass, but which of your friends is also amazing at tabletop games?
Sounds the best of games. She plays Pictionary once a month. Oh, which one of you is smart?
No is a legend at games.
I could answer, but I don't know if you want me to.
No, let her choose.
Oh, man.
You might be able to check too.
I don't know, not
Nope.
in this one.
Nope. All right, I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, you got it right.
You join forces with No, and together you become a force to be reckoned with. You roll a d6 and get an 11? You draw a card that double all your points if your opponent is very specifically more than 25% owl. You get 3 trivia answers right, even though there weren't any trivia questions.
Impressive. Also, the owlbear seems way calmer now.
Yeah, Olga might be a wild owlbear, but she's not a sore loser.
I love the part where you got a bingo and then caught the to trade half your resources for a get out of jail free card. Such finesse.
And you know what? I was the werewolf all along.
Oh my god.
That's another game, Scott.
For what it's worth, Scott, you fooled me.
But the real winners here are helping now. Because they showed off some very sexy board game skills, and also because they're actually won.
Huzzah! And so you all spend the rest of the night playing Dragoon and then some group consensual. Because there's nothing as cool as dragons, consent, and tentacle sex. You would know, gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
Oh my god.
Let's trade places!
Everybody chooses ice.
Everyone chooses something.
Keanu Reeves. If I don't win this.
Sora.
You think Sora can stand against the almighty Keanu?
It all depends on what the prompt is. Oh god, something cool. You said Ice, Keanu Reeves, Sora.
I'm surprised you didn't say anime yet.
I'm the
know.
judge.
Can I change
You have
my
this
answer?
whole library behind you. Cool.
Listen, Dungeons and Dragons.
Dragons. No, I just said dragons.
You said Ice before.
Yeah, I just said, can I change my answer to dragons as you said Dungeons and Dragons?
Well, I mean,
Hey.
Dragons and Dungeons and Dragons is two completely
Exactly.
So Dungeons and Dragons.
No, I'm Dungeons and Dragons. She's Dragons.
Okay.
Keanu Reeves and then
Sora.
Okay. Go for it.
Player order is decided based on how crazy it would be if 100 years from now the selected thing became the new world currency.
God damn it, Keanu.
I think Nick's last.
Well, I mean, that would be pretty crazy considering...
This one
you know,
currency
he
we have.
wouldn't be alive. It's just this one person.
We're gonna go with Dragons, then we're gonna go with D&D. Then we're gonna go with Sora, because there's more likely to be more than one Sora than Keanu Reeves. We'll go with Keanu
That's fair.
Reeves.
Alright, so help David, Zell, and no.
No.
Alright. Week 2. It's the morning of the week of
Nick, why do you
2.
always go last?
I either go last or I go first. There's no in between.
It's like you
It's
roll
because
a
you-
1 or a 20.
It's
Yeah,
because
that's
you
fair.
pick extreme answers.
That's true.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority, and to stop no from going to the bathroom. While in the
Damn it.
bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep plus 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. Vera is trying to teach you and Scott how to play craps when you
dear
hear
God.
an all too familiar howl.
Guys, the Wolfpack is here. It's my family and teammates, the Wolfpack. Yes, wonderful. I'm sure they're here. I'm sure they're here to share their latest intellectual achievement.
You have to do the Wolfpack too.
Oh, right.
What's up, my dogs?
Yes.
Hey guys, Vera was just...
That's cool. So guess who's got the hot date lined up for this weekend?
Ooh, don't tell me. I've got this. Is it you?
Bingo, broski! Turns out online dating is super easy.
Yeah, the secret is just to be hot, like me.
Sure. Or you can just say an actor's face and body instead of your own face and body on dating websites. That's what I did.
Aren't you worried about the potential consequences of that? Like, what's gonna happen when your date realizes you're not handsome Nick Strong Pecs?
How did you know which actor we choose? And what are you going to do? That's a very real problem that we never considered.
Luckily, you're an expert at online dating and at lying. You share with them the perfect solution. Spend the entire date inside a cardboard refrigerator box covered in question marks. Mystery is alluring. Just be yourself, but first tear off the actor's face and wear it.
Oh my god.
Oh, my god.
I mean, he's a werewolf, so he can do that. Or
I feel like that first one, I would fail.
Aw, that's so sweet. It is?
wow, you're right. The power of inside us all along. We never needed to pretend to be someone famous actor online. We just needed to steal their face and use it to replace our face.
That's the spirit. It is?
All right, boys, let's go steady. Let's go steal us a face.
I can help. I love helping.
Oh no.
Scott sprints away with his boys to do something extremely questionable.
I don't know who's next.
David, I think.
Well, I must say, your ability to sell idiots on a dumb plan is extraordinary. Think you could sell some real estate on my behalf?
Boy, do you! You gain an extremely shady real estate license and also plus 2 charm and plus 1 money as an advance on your new job. Denzel, she's just taking all your money.
I know. How am I not getting money? Here, barely any creativity.
Alright.
I'm taking the wrong places.
I can't go outdoors because there's a stupid shop there. Let's see. Creativity. Auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good, nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you are arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. You go up to the light booth to see how Polly and Damien are doing.
Oh, that's you.
Lame. That's how we're doing.
If I'd known, they'd stick me up here just because I missed auditions to go to that monster truck rally. I still would have gone to that monster truck rally, but I would have gotten in like 9 more fights while I was there.
Why did I have to be on so many cool drugs during casting? I thought the lights were butterflies and I just wanted to play with them.
That's all in the past now. As long as we're here, I guess we better make the best of it. By fucking with Liam.
But he's so hard to mess with. He's like really good at acting.
Come on, between the 3 of us, I'm sure there's something we can do to make him forget his lines.
Rewrite the whole play, but just read Liam's lines. Rocket launcher.
Oh my god. Yes.
Rocket launcher.
Oh yeah, duh. Thanks for reminding me about this rocket launcher I always carry around.
Damien fires a rocket at the stage just as Liam makes his entrance. It doesn't kill anybody because all the actors are already undead, but it sure makes them forget their lines. After the show, a talent agent approaches the 3 of you about starring in a new reality show. It's called Pranked with a Rocket Launcher.
Oh my god.
Looks like you got a career ahead of you in showbiz. You gain +2 money and +1 fun.
So David's going into showbiz and I'm going into real estate.
Apparently.
I guess I'll just go to class then.
I guess I'll just be homeless. That's the way it's going.
Okay.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. You're packing your stuff after class when suddenly, Coach bursts in with Vera and Liam under his arms. Emergency, you two! Emergency! The student is failing the killing stare class! Vera, Liam, you're the best students in that class. You got to help her pass.
Excuse me? I can't possibly waste my time on this.
My time is valuable. You'll be receiving an invoice.
See, you already agree on something. I can feel the teamwork flowing like melted butter over the lobster of success.
That sounds good.
And become motivation is the carrot on the stick of victory. I'm gonna lock all 4 of us in this classroom until the student gives us the best killing stare in the whole school.
Okay, show us what you've got and do it quickly, alright?
You ready to give your best killing stare? You focus as hard as you can.
It looks like you're trying to poop with your heart. Not exactly a killing stare.
Okay, let's start your training.
The 3 of you do a lot of crazy training while an inspirational song plays out of nowhere. It's all very motivational. After a 30-second sequence, night has already come and all of you are covered in sweat.
Damn, so intense. Fucking training sequence.
Time to escape this torment. Give us a true killing stare. Unless you want to slave the rest of your days in the cocaine mines. That's right, I'll stuff a bunch of cocaine in a mine and make you dig it out, just to torment you.
You dig down to the bottom of your soul and burst out. It looks so fabulous it slays. Or an ordinary pocket watch, which you use to hypnotize Liam into liking something uncool.
I like this one.
It looks so fabulous. It's charming. You purse your lips 10% and raise your brows precisely 2 centimeters up and 3 degrees out. It's super effective. Vera's snakes are totally charmed.
This is fire.
It's mainstream and underground at the same time. What is that? Understream? Main ground? I don't know.
You're so hot right now.
I have seen God, and she is super hot. High schooler teen.
Here, have +3 charm. You earned it, beautiful.
Oh my god, and a lot of charm.
Alright, now.
How much money do I
I don't
have?
think any of us are getting dates to promote.
I'm just gonna buy a tattoo. I think I can buy a tattoo. give me the fucking tattoo. I don't know why. It's not like I'm going after anybody with boldness.
Let's trade places.
Everybody.
Every choose an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
A hippo.
Wait.
A cheetah.
Damn it! I wanted to say,
Panda. No, koala. No, panda. Panda.
Is that because you had Panda Express?
Yes.
damn, there's another second one.
Hashtag not sponsored.
I know, right?
Hashtag wouldn't mind being sponsored.
What's another animal food?
I don't know, Denzel.
Chicken!
Alright. So I said cheetah.
Hippo.
Panda.
Panda.
Chicken.
Chicken. Okay.
Player orders to say based on how hilarious it would be if Zell died after being attacked by 8 of the selected animal.
Oh.
Chickens first.
Yeah.
Being dead by chicken.
Everything else is
Pandas.
dangerous. Pandas are dangerous though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious, though.
Cheetah 2 by me running fast, but I think chickens. Me just looking at it, just
Hippos
So
are
Sean, you're the
terrifying.
deciding.
Panda second.
Yes.
Both hippos and
Yeah, they're
cheetahs are
both.
terrifying.
They're
Hippos are
both
terrifying.
and
Hippos are
cheetahs
terrifying.
terrifying.
Let's
They're
go with
terrifying.
cheetahs next. Just because I think it would be hilarious to see
Try to-
him
try to
run
outrun that.
from 8 of them.
and then just a hippo just sits on me and it's over.
Alright, you get
Oh
first.
no, hippos will just fucking like gut you.
I know.
Yeah.
Hippos,
one
they
bite, they can bite
actually sweat red.
Oh, really?
They're horrifying.
That is a...
They are like demons from the underworld.
So you're going to want to sit with whoever you're trying to go
dig
for.
it, yeah.
Alternatively, there's the shop, and
Lay
then
down
the
that
random
sweat.
person
this-
does kind of beneficial event.
Well, now that I've played this game a little bit longer, there's like 3 people I can possibly want to go for. Like, Damien, the nerd, or then Miss Medusa over here.
I mean, you love money, so I suggest the Medusa. But
Yeah.
But you've also put out a lot of hearts into the other two.
Yeah, you put
Yeah.
a lot of time into the other two
But
already.
money.
Yeah, let's. I need to get a date though, because I don't think
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be going with anybody.
Yeah,
I'll probably
I'd
be
go
alone.
up there.
You just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien. Liam's just taking pictures of his food. When a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table, it's the Slayer.
There you go, Allison. Have a second voice.
Lunchtime's over, dirtbags. Time to die.
This always happens when we sit together.
Your death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick.
Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick, Count Stankula. I'm about to spoil your face.
Just his, though, right?
Both your faces.
Fuck.
The Slayer's right between the 3 of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might just be able to save one. Immobilize Damien with the Lord's Prayer while Liam escapes. Or, you've been waiting for this moment your whole life. Flip the table for justice. So who do you want to save?
I think in a rational like this, I would flip a table over.
Amen. Flip that table.
Normally, when you flip tables, it's out of anger or mischief. But this is about to be the most righteous table flip ever performed.
No, my footing.
No, my artful arranged cafeteria food.
Yes! Fucking up school property.
The Slayer ends up pinned under the table along with Liam.
Oh no.
Damien jumps down there and starts punching indiscriminately, not caring who he hits. So, you know, just another normal day for Damien.
I've never felt so alive.
Offensive.
Whatever. Let's flip all the rest of the tables in the cafeteria while the flipping's good.
You righteously flip every single table in the cafeteria. With each table you flip, you find Damien is flipping a little more for you. Alright, now.
Who wants to do the Coven's voice?
I'll not do it.
You want to do the
I'm
Coven?
kind of curious with this group.
They like to try and save the world.
I can do it. That's
Okay,
all.
go ahead.
You were planning to sit by yourself today, but the only table you can find is partially taken by the Coven. You do feel kind of sorry for them. After all, no one ever seems to want to sit with them. Oh, good, it's you. We can practice one of our spells on you. And this is probably why. Oh, don't look so worried. We're preparing for an upcoming battle with the disgruntled Lord of the Seventh Circle. And if we don't do our homework, we'll have a hell of a time beating him. The audience laughs. Wait, audience?
Haha.
Ha ha.
Anyway, we've got 2 spells we've been meaning to try out. Magical enhancements to help us beat this big bad.
Oh, fucking enhance me.
Do you think we could try one on you?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty please. Aw, says the audience. You know, a magical enhancement doesn't sound half bad. You can choose either of the 2 options.
I just realized something. I have 0 money.
Yeah, you
Oh.
spent it all on the tattoo.
On those 2 things and the picture.
Spell that lets you see the future and also the past and the present, and you can watch live TV anywhere. Now, you want to go for something a bit different. Let's do the spell that turns you into 2 helicopters.
The fuck?
So you want to watch live TV anywhere or be in 2 helicopters?
I'm morbidly curious.
The choice is made. Wingardium Doublecopter! You always wondered what it'd be like to be 2 helicopters.
I have.
You both rise through the ceiling of the cafeteria, shattering the skylight and showering the students with glass. We should have thought this through. We should have thought this through! You ditch school and spend the afternoon cruising the city, murdering birds and fucking up people's drones.
That sounds like exactly what I would do as a helicopter.
Eventually, you start to wonder, if you're 2 helicopters, which helicopter contains the real you? If one helicopter is destroyed, where does your conscience reside? These philosophical questions are outside your comfort zone. You finally return to school and let the coven restore you to your former body. But your experience being 2 helicopters has left you with a mind more flexible than ever. You gain +4 creativity. You know, I hate you. Because he went for Damien, I was like, well, I'll go for them. And that +4 creativity would have been nice.
Aw.
Let's see, what do I want?
God, your creativity's already monstrous.
Yes!
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the shop.
Oh, you can get a gift too.
Ooh.
Hey, you know, let's see what this does.
Uh-oh.
I need to see this.
Mind control lessons. Hey! I didn't want to sit with anybody else, so I guess that works.
There we go.
As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware.
Ooh, what's this one for?
That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks, so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor, as it's proper.
What about this one?
That's the diary knife. It's for milk.
Wow.
Dairy knife.
Do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad heart or hands?
My favorite silverware!
Egads, how crude.
I know, right? My only more favorite silverwares are face and mouth.
Scott, I think you are misunderstanding the purpose of silverware.
No, I don't think so. Look!
Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a silver face and a silver mouth. He holds the hands in his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way. I stand corrected.
You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway, now I gotta go put on some ointment. All that silver is really bad for my skin.
Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice.
Hell yeah.